Exposed sin and what lurks below. So if I read this right, Kevin's goes a bit until a bit later, so I continue with 1. Act 3, Countdown to Destiny. (7:40 a.m.) Even Yoda had to say goodbye. Bye, everyone. Oh.
You guys are really good friends, huh? They even came to see you off so early in the morning.
Oh, they just dropped by on the way to their meeting. They're going to plan their field trip to Longlai. Julian's only helping out because his study abroad program is coming to an end.
He's from the Empire, isn't he? I heard he was in Toa's class.
I believe he was in Instructor Schwarzer's class, actually. Rumors say he's quite skilled in Imperial swordsmanship, too.
I gave him a hand with the sword dance for the festival. Kid's got a good core, and his strength wasn't bad either. Not that he can hold a candle to me, of course.
Always looking down on people. You know, their swordsmanship is different from that of the East, right?
Come on, if you've got something to say, just say it.
Whatever do you mean? Just so you know, she didn't tell me anything about what went on last night. Whatever happened between you two, at the very least, she seems to have enjoyed herself.
Is that right?
Say, Van. Don't tell me the reason she went out in her school uniform was because you like that sort of thing.
Give me a break. We were patrolling the town while we were out too, you know. And besides, she said it was because the rest of her clothes were in the wash.
Oh. And nobody stopped to ask why you were running around at night with a high schooler?
That might have happened. What about it?
Huh?
I'm on my way. Dad. Mom. Grandmother.
Okay. That connection with the journey to Anchorville and her family is not quite clear to me, but... Alright, let's go over this again. Right now we're headed to Anchorville. It's a regional town right smack at the middle point between the capital, Rathian, and Messeldon. The population somewhere around 120,000. Not too big, not too small. Lots of big companies from the city have branches there. Things have gotten more modern, but they've kept that rustic medieval style. Plenty of tourists stop by on their way through. How should I put it? It's like a perfect little town. That is my hometown you're talking about. You know that, right? Not when you missed the mark in any way. There's also a service area and a depot on the outskirts. And the town's even got a hospital which brings people in from all around. It must have been a lovely place to grow up in. It has been rated as one of the top 10 places people want to live in the Republic. If I recall, it was due to the comfort, convenience, and easy access to the capital that it became so popular. No kidding. Being 2 hours from the capital sure would be nice. But all that is also what makes the place trouble. You're right, they're used to outsiders and wouldn't necessarily take note of any visitors. That's true. I bet it would be a lot easier to infiltrate than other places. Well, for X, those masked people or those who have disappeared? It would be easy for them to take off their mask and pretend they're just traveling through, or stopping for a business trip. I mean, the town's nice, but it's not that nice. They have the latest orbital network too, because of the hospital and depot, I guess. We want to make sure nothing's lying in wait for us as soon as we arrive. I can help with that. There's something else I'm hoping to look into as well. Yesterday's Basel stuff? Yes, it seemed like something happened between the CID and Force. They found something below the observatory and has since been cordoned off by the authorities. Essie's been saying she can't get in touch with Gran, so she's pretty worried. Katra, are you sure you're okay coming all this way with us, I mean? I am. After all, I'm also a member of Arkwright Solutions. I can't let those masked people just get away with it. Besides, Towson is looking into it. He'll let me know what he discovers. I see. Just let us know if anything comes up, alright? Who knows, we might even be able to get an idea next time we're in the garden. I'll be relying on you then. Wouldn't it be better if we just explained what's going on to the others? Nah, forget about it. Everyone's got their own crap going on. If we overshare, then they feel pressure to return the favor. You're right, I admit it's vexing. Perhaps now is the time for everyone to lay their cards on the table? Yes, I'm sure we'll be able to talk things through with them. After all, it's Nadia, Swin, Lapis, and Miss Toa we're talking about. You're totally right, not to mention Fee and Altina. It's impossible to expect Kevin to open up. But perhaps Celise or Leon? Or even...
Hold up, this could be my mom.
Hello, Judith. Are you and your friends already on the way? When do you expect to arrive?
We just passed the first service station, so it should still be another hour and a half or so. Have you had any luck with Grammy?
No, unfortunately. I haven't been able to get in contact, so I'm checking all of her usual haunts.
She's always making us worry.
Anyway, we have rooms prepared for everyone, and I can make up an early lunch if you need. I put out the word about an incoming spriggan, too. If anything comes up, we'll know.
We're in your debt. See you when we get there.
I'll be waiting. Just make sure to drive safe. Later, then.
Damn, that's one hot mama. Is she thinking about getting remarried or dating anyone? I tried to get her to think about it, but hey, that's my mother! You must be worried you can't reach Dominique. I've been having the same trouble with Gran. We might be overthinking things. For Dominique, it could be as simple as she's out of the country at the moment. Don't let it worry you too much. You're right. Wouldn't be the first time she made us fret and then turned up somewhere unexpected. Once we worried she'd had an accident when she took the yacht out. I thought she was just soaking up the sun on some southern isle. That sounds like Dominique. She's got even better survival skills than a Jäger. Shall I add her to the list along with Professor Hamilton? I'll try and find information on their whereabouts. I like the music so far. It feels a bit catchy.
Whoa!
Anchorville.
This is my first time ever actually stopping here. What a beautiful town.
The river cuts right through the middle, and the town feels completely different depending on which side you're on.
This side seems to be an older part of town, while the other seems much newer. Despite that, the cathedral seems to be over there.
The Anchorville Cathedral is said to have nearly 300 years of history.
What's that tall building back there? Doesn't look old to me.
Oh, that's the town hall. They built it like 70 years ago or something. Boy, it's sure nice being back home in my perfect little town.
So it's fine if you say it, huh?
Is something wrong, Rissa?
Not every day we catch you daydreaming.
Sorry. I'm afraid I've simply been entranced.
Or maybe remembering something?
It really is a wonderful little town. Truly.
You think? Ah, makes me happy hearing you say it. All right, we're not far, so let's go drop off our luggage.
At your family home, you mean?
Doesn't your family run some cheeky little restaurant here?
Ugh, you're the cheeky one. Just follow me.
La Nuit des Chats Noirs, huh? It's clear this place has been taken good care of through multiple generations.
That cat on the sign is so cute!
As a fellow cat, I approve.
Grammy designed it, actually. She's always been pretty good at art.
Wow. Is there nothing she can't do?
Actually, because she said a fellow cat, we actually got a Grim Cat outfit for Ren in the Grim Garden.
It's so nice.
Huh. Ain't bad.
The food and drinks are all top-notch, and the place sometimes hosts live performances like music, plays, and so on. It's a local favorite.
I've heard a lot about it, but never actually stepped foot inside.
Welcome! Oh, you're quite a large party, aren't you? I think we can still accommodate you if you're here for breakfast. Or perhaps you'd like an early lunch. Either one should be fine.
Actually, we're...
Are you Shannon, then? Mom did tell me she hired a new girl.
Huh? Wait, Judith? You came home?
Why, if it isn't little Judy. Haven't seen you since the end of the year. Are you back for good?
Good to see you again, everyone.
Boy, there's sure a lot of you. Is that gentleman there your boyfriend? Your husband?
Oh, poor Dominique's been waiting so long for this day. Soon we'll hear the pitter-patter of the next generation of Chat Noir owners.
No.
Don't be ridiculous. He's not my boyfriend, just a friend who's been helping me out.
These people sure seem pretty close-knit.
Yeah, I can tell the customers really love Judith.
Do you think they're all long-time regulars?
Come on, everyone. It's too early for so much fuss.
Oh, Miss Chloe!
You should have said something earlier if you were here, Mom.
I was checking inventory in the back. You're a professional, aren't you? Relax. Welcome to La Nuit des Chats Noirs. If you'll follow me, I can show you to your rooms. I'll leave this place to you, Shannon.
Yes, ma'am. Huh? Huh?
We don't use rooms up here on the second floor very often. Feel free to use them while you're around. We've also got high-speed lines installed for the net. Oh, do you really? She does, and they're hard to spot, but there are security sensors in place as well. And the windows and walls are explosion-proof too. It looks as though you've made all kinds of modifications to your home base. Yep, that's exactly right. We live up on the 3rd floor, but we also installed a bunch of traps there and the... Judith. We really appreciate all of this. I heard you even spread some rumors for us. Yes, just last night. If something comes up, you'll be first to know. Be sure to check the 2 bulletin boards by the river whenever you have a chance. Sorry for all the trouble. Tell us, Chloe, how does it all look from your perspective? I know you just returned last night, so you might not have a grasp of a full picture. Well, let's see... Everybody here is clearly as excited for tomorrow's launch as the people in the capital. People have already started their celebrations, and there's even more travelers coming through than normal. Even so, few problems are popping up, fewer than usual. I admit it's got me worried. I see. Don't let the words of a retired old cat trouble you too much. Rest is up to you, but if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Including, among other things, any backstabbing or seduction. Good to know. If it comes down to it, you can expect to hear from me. For starters, didn't I hear you say something about lunch? Oh yes, but it's just simple fare. I'll go and prepare some of our best sellers. I'll call you down when it's ready. Until then, why don't you take it easy and relax? Wow, she's really the picture of grace, isn't she? Her every movement was sophisticated and beautiful. You know, Dominique was much the same when she was young. She was truly the belle of the chanson world. Not that she didn't have a temper. So I've heard. Guess it runs in the family? Hell, on screen even you managed to hide what a mess you are. It's not like I'm clumsy all the time, dang it. What are we planning to do next now that we've got a home base? After lunch, I mean. Same as usual, scope out the town, take care of Vestiges. And let's not forget the guild is making moves. We'd better get in touch with them and exchange info, especially now that Elaine's in the capital. I bet you Hay is watching the city too. Kowloon Financial Bank's got a branch out here. Might be a good idea to hit them up. What about outside the city? There might be more of those monsters in the area. Indeed, if we find any, it will indicate that our foes are hanging around. We should try to gather information from multiple angles, including Alter Dawn. Huh, you've all grown. Of course, if you don't find any leads, then this whole thing could be a distraction. You're right. In which case, we'll need to decide whether to go back to the capital or on to somewhere else. Yep, hopefully we have a better idea by the evening. One other thing. Excuse me, Judith and friends. Lunch is ready. Please join us on the 4th floor. Great, thanks. You heard the lady. Hashing out the details can wait. Let's eat. Alright, I wonder what the local cuisine is like. I've got a pretty good idea. Feels like someone's covered her scent. We definitely find ourselves a lead here.
I've never seen a pot so full of mussels before. And each one is massive.
I'm aware they're mostly found in the ocean, but it seems they can be caught in the rivers around here as well.
Apparently this species can be found in the Mersey River, which also runs through Oracion, but not in enough quantity to widely distribute, so they're mostly only served here.
They keep them all to themselves, huh? Makes sense. These are damn good.
The flavor of the shellfish combined with the garlic and basil is simply wonderful.
Yeah, these things are a match for the ones they've got in Longport. Man, I could really go for some baijiu right now.
Let's see how it tastes when you dip the bread into the soup. Ooh,
I want to try too.
I used to eat so much of this back in the day, but I'd get tired of it. I get cravings every now and then. But then I end up drinking too much and Grammy has to chew me out. You still haven't been able to get in touch with her, have you? Not yet, but there's no point in worrying too much. She could still be trying to figure out what's going on in the Republic. Best to wait until we hear back from her. Good call. We ought to find some leads before she gets back then.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've brought dessert.
Oh, what's that? What? I never had that. Never even seen it before. Oh, is that... This particular dessert has become more commonplace lately. I once had the pleasure and crossspell. This is La Noix de Charnor's specialty, our famous Café de Tiramisu. It's been one of our staples for ages, though it's not exactly the kind of cake you can order to go. You soak biscuit dough in espresso and then layer custard and cream cheese on top. And lastly, just sprinkle on some cacao powder. That's it. At least that's how Granny makes it. Of course you'd know the family recipe. I'd love to find a way to put my own spin on it. Now I'm really excited to try some. Will you be cutting us slices from that? Yep, just give me a few minutes while I get started.
Oh my gosh, this is too good!
Wow! It's nice and cool with a sweet, rich, and complex flavor.
And the cream cheese gives it a surprisingly refreshing aftertaste as well.
Right? I bet it would go lovely with a cup of tea too. But coffee was the right choice.
A hint of bitterness is nice too. It doesn't just drown your mouth in sweetness.
I've been here many times in the past. Failing to order this before was a mistake.
I'm no stranger to tiramisu, but I've never had anything quite like this. It's both rich and mellow in flavor, with a bittersweet touch that proves how such a chic taste can last 3 generations. The soaked biscuit is the real clincher, so thinly cut, and the fact that it's been baked twice enhances the mouthfeel. It marries the flavors of custard, cream cheese, and cocoa in your mouth, bringing about a sensation of pure bliss. I take my hat off to La Nuit des Chat Noir. There's no doubt this is the best spot in the city.
Thank you?
Please don't scare our part-timer. I guess I appreciate the compliment, though. Wait,
Reset?
My apologies. I was simply taken aback by how wonderful this tastes. The world truly is full of delicious sweets, isn't it?
But for real though, I can't handle how good this is.
the fact that you like it so much makes me extra happy, Rosette. Oh, and if anyone's interested in making it, we actually released the recipe.
It truly is delicious. But what is this feeling?
Memories?
My artificial body should only be capable of replicating 30% of what a person can taste. And yet this flavor...
After enjoying lunch, Van's group returned to the second floor. After deciding who would stay behind to hold down the fort, everyone else hit the street and got to work. Why leave someone behind? I leave Ren behind, I think. Altina!
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
I have a message to relay. Is now a good time? Go for it, Orion. What, did your people lock down a new route into the garden? Yes, the 6th domain is now accessible. Given how the others have gone thus far, however... Yeah, chances are that we are finally closing in on the heart of the matter. Which means the domains from this point on are gonna keep us on our toes more than ever. But at the same time, we've also caught wind of some intriguing leads. Right. Ones that have something to do with the Six Angus' aims and Marduk's roots. Get the feeling we'll end up hitting on all sorts of crazy reveals. But at the end of the day, the request is to take back the system. As far as that concerned, our only option is to keep on keeping on. Yes, let's all do whatever we're able. 6th domain has been unlocked. Good. Okay, let me give a belated welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. She's still the same as usual, we don't need to be so worried. Ren? Oh, it's nothing. There's no signs of her presence yet, but it doesn't mean nothing will happen. Stay safe for patrolling the city, everyone. Yeah, will do.
Now where? Search time.
Is there traps Judith mentioned? Good, and...
This place has a nice...
Say, Shannon, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. You and Rosette have an uncanny resemblance, don't you think? I suppose we do now that you mention it. That's so funny. I was thinking the same exact thing. I mean, our hair color are a near perfect match. Wait, could you be my long-lost older sister? One that was separated from my family at birth? What? Is that true? No, I'm just teasing, sorry. I'm my only child. Oh, I would have loved having a sister as pretty as you. Ah, you got me hooked, and sinker, but yeah, I totally get that feeling. You say you're teasing, but I'm going to have a hard time picturing you two as anything but sisters now. Think that's actually possible? Not in the least. Immediately after Marduk took me into their care, I began investigating my origins. Were I to have had relatives in Anchorville, I would have learned of it. Sorry, did I say something I shouldn't have? I feel like my big mouth just led me in trouble again. Oh no, not at all. Please don't worry. Once again, thank you for your hospitality. Would be more than happy to help around the restaurant if you'd like. I'd appreciate your offering, but I'm sure we'd make one heck of a team with our immaculate blue hair and professionalism.
Go on, give it a taste.
Tiramisu?
All right, take care.
I've come here several times in the past. It's clear that Chloe's cooking has only gotten better. I found myself looking forward to when the bar opens. Before I can enjoy myself, we need to figure out just what's lurking beneath the surface of the city. As always, I promise to lend you my strength. Simply let me know if you have need of me. I kind of want to see my little brother and sister. I haven't had a chance since the end of the year. I'll write a letter when things calm down. Are upstairs? If we... At the computer, of course. Oh, how are they getting this kind of stable, high-speed connection? Looks like they've got equipment set up all over the building. That's just our security system in case of emergencies. We've got a whole bunch of defensive mechanisms all synced together. Guess it makes sense considering this is your secret hideout for 3 generations. Though you did just blab about all the details. Seeing all of this, I can't help but feel our office is lacking. Especially since we did get attacked before. At first we need to improve our network connection. Looks like it's got Catra all fired up. Should have guessed a Phantom Thief's hideout would be like this. We really need to upgrade our own office. Especially since we did get attacked before. Now. Alright, time to hit up both bulletin boards and win the guild. You want to stop by the Kowloon Financial Bank too. Yeah, the city's layout is pretty complex, so I'd better lay it out. Oh. Can you guys come over here for a sec? I know I gave you a rundown when we first arrived, but this here is Old Town. Across the river is New Town. There's old and new buildings on both sides of the river, but that's what we call them. Out of convenience, really. On this side we got hotels, police station and hospital. Over that way is City Hall. That right there's a bus station for long distance travel, as well as Old Town's bulletin board. The guild branch and cathedral are right where New Town starts. Cross the bridge, take a left and head up the hill to get both the train station and Kowloon Financial Bank. The second bulletin board is over there too. Oh, it's Judith! You're back, huh? You should probably put on some sunglasses. Don't forget, you're a celebrity, it's no big thing. If we spot you, but tourists might end up causing a scene. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be sure to stop by and say hi when it gets dark out. Everyone's so friendly. You can tell this is where she was born and raised. These are the bonds Dominique and Chloe have fostered. No denying these folks love her, and it's like they're watching out for her. You're right, it really is a lovely city. Yes, and if those people are plotting something here, well, that's why our 4SPG is going to be tracking down their scent. Connection event.
What's next?
Oh yeah,
gotta treat myself every
cards.
now and then.
Thank you.
Tommy's final delivery. Interviewing a genius. That's what my youth. They are here? Okay, let's look.
What have we got?
Hotel reservation hell. I'm having trouble regarding our hotel reservation site. What on the street is what Orbal Network actually are within your area of expertise? Would you be able to help me clean up this mess? If you can, please come to City Hall. I'll be waiting for you then. Gracio. Trouble with a lodging website. Now that I think about it, the city is absolutely buzzing with tourists right now. Seems like people from the north are stopping by Anchorville on their way to watch the rocket launch. I think it's a bit outside the scope of 4SPG, but it's an issue that's happening precisely because of that influx of people. Tag trouble, huh? Not sure if police or guild could do much about this. Hard to know if this will be outside our wheelhouse without hearing the details, but I think it makes sense to us to try taking this on. It irks me a little to say this, but it may be worth doing as a way of gaining a foothold into the investigation. Plum soda. Okay.
See you later, Judith.
All right, everyone. Be sure you watch out for cars. Got it?
Why, hello.
Esprit macarons.
Thank you.
See, I just remembered. I got one of those, where is it? Staff Quest Plus. More new stuff?
Why, hello. Thank you. Why, hello.
Probably there. Eaton newspaper. Gift for Ferry. Gift for Kincaid. Nah.
Thank you.
Veggies, fish, they have everything here.
We've all kinds of movie merch too.
Pie recipe. Doll for young children is for Judith. We released for adults, huh? Gift for Nina.
Thanks a bunch.
We have all kinds of fresh veg. Hey, welcome.
Strawberry Dream Sandwich.
Don't be a stranger.
Hotel McCurd. Who's here? Why is here? Ah, the bar, okay.
Can I help you?
Party foods. Silent Blue.
Come again.
Sandra's Orbital Factory. Hey, Sandra.
Need any
We saw you
maintenance? I'm your
in-
gal. Come again. Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
We saw you with Wien in Basel when you visited your son. We just have the other shoes.
Come again.
And right,
Need any maintenance? Come again. Need any maintenance? I'm your gal.
Really losing a lot of
Come
of
again.
new material, plus I need more.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
The vicinity.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Okay, new Grim Garden stuff.
What'll it be?
Juicy chicken thigh skewers. Okay.
Thank you.
Damn, they really got a Kowloon bank here?
Yeah, but Heyoe doesn't really have the same kind of influence here that they do in Longport. Just another one of the things that make this town just right.
Yeah, we get it already. You love your hometown.
How can I help you? Please come again.
Thank you for coming all the way to the Anchorville branch. I'm stunned that the Vice President himself would come to inspect us.
I apologize for the sudden visit. The good news is, all seems to be well. Like I mentioned, I intend to stay here until tomorrow. Think of the inspection as a mere formality, and continue to work as you normally do.
Yes, sir. It's all fun. Surprised to see you here in Anchorville. Fan Lu.
Oh, Aaron. And Arkwright Solutions, too. I thought you might show up. Why don't we have a chat? I just finished up some business, so I have a few minutes.
You look well, Aaron. Different from the last time we saw each other. It's clear you and your friends have continued to grow. Obviously, you don't look too bad yourself. Is it true that the things are calming down with AUA? I heard you finally have time to rest. Well, I guess you could say that. Things are certainly in flux, what with the rise of a new family. Even if it's temporary, working together with Zhao toward a common goal has given us a sense of unification. A common goal? You're talking about the people who've gone missing all over the place, including some from Heiyue? You think it's related to all those vestiges the rumors are talking about? That would definitely explain why the Darwin himself has come to this town. Indeed, I was informed about what happened at the Memorial Park, and about the damage to the Blacklight District, including who was responsible. As an organization at the top of the underworld, we have a score to settle. That's why I decided to come here and find out what's going on in Anchorville myself. The Apostle, the Soldier, and the Martial Artist. They were all pretty tough. Not to mention I've got that mysterious weaponry. We've yet to ascertain their true identities, nor even what they look like. The same is true for us. It'll be imperative to gather information quickly. We've already mobilized our contacts, even those outside of Anchorville. If possible, I'd like you to act as a sort of information broker, Van. Guess it makes sense to pull out all the stops. It's a little disconcerting to have Heiyue active in my own hometown. I suppose being a valued source of information is reassuring in its own way. And a necessary one. After all, we're up against the Vestiges and that invisible monster. Something tells me you're not telling us the whole story, Fan. You said it yourself. You heard about what went down in the Memorial Park. Those guys are even stronger than Yin. Not to mention that white replica thing they got. If we're bringing all that to a town like this, we can't be too careful. All that said, I can't help but think you're plotting something. You, Zhao, Ash, and Old Man Gia, and that punk Gao. Huh. Looks like you're starting to see the big picture, Aaron. You haven't only gotten stronger, but smarter too. Guess you can say growth comes with the territory. Obviously, Heiyue is up to something. It's not like I plan on getting in the way. All I ask is that you don't act like you own the town. And as long as you give us a reasonable force BG, we might even be willing to lend a hand. Aaron, you said it. Alright, I think we can find a way to compromise. Like I said before, I'm perfectly willing to exchange information on this and other matters. I expect we'll be simply observing the situation for now, much like the Bracer Guild. We'll be counting on all of you to uncover a clue. Good luck, Aaron. Then, everyone? Yeah, leave it to me. An additional connection event for Aaron is now available. And an additional point.
No surprise that Kowloon has good interest rates.
This place sure does see a lot of cars.
Yeah, since we've got that depot to the south, we're definitely a key hub for transport.
Oh, I'd love to take a tour on my Orbital bike. If only we had the time.
Ah, you must be... Oh hey, you should made it here quick. Of course. I wasn't about to let the chance to catch the instigators of yesterday's incident pass me by. I see you came too. Well, I guess that's only natural. You accept advanced presents so readily this time. Hey, I remember you. Weren't you part of the Erastian guild branch? Your name was Luca, right? Hazel's granddaughter? That's right, it's been too long, Awkward Solutions. I've come to assist with communications and coordination between here, the capital, and Erastian. I will be working with my grandfather to ensure smooth information dissemination between each branch as well as with headquarters. Okay, guess that'll also serve as a safeguard in case something happens outside Anchorville. As for the other receptionists, I heard a lot of talk about you. As I with you, Fixers, and I believe it's the first we met. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Legado. I've been wanting to make your acquaintance for some time. I imagine you're familiar with the rest of the baristas in Anchorville, so I hope we can all work well together. Ideally, we'd have more manpower here, but we're not in the position to pull any more resources from Edith or other cities. Until we have a plan set in stone, we're providing support to this branch. In that sense, I'm glad Angie's around to help out. This is her hometown, incidentally, and she's just got back. I heard she was temporarily relocated here because of all the danger surrounding the capital. But depending on how things shake out, they might just have sent her out of a frying pan into the fire. Right, but they couldn't have foreseen that. Better said, I think she'll be fine, especially with all of us together here and Legado backing us up. Yeah, I guarantee with Legado peering over us, no one would dare do anything rash. We're thinking of leaving city patrols and normal requests to her, which will free us up to focus on more pressing concerns. However, we have no foresight on what will happen or where. We can't rule out the possibility that Anchorville will be used as a decoy. Not to mention we need people able to respond at a moment's notice over a wide area, or with a use of teleportation. Summoning Luca from Erastian included, we've already laid groundwork in every branch of a guild. The system we're creating will allow every guild branch in the Republic to work together in real time, whenever the need arises. Damn, that's one hell of a feat. This guy is something else. Yeah, he's pretty famous around here. Some even say that the peace Anchorville enjoys is owed to him. I hear he's a retired A-rank bracer. Apparently he's hung up his head because of some injuries he got. Thanks to all the life experience he accumulated over his stint as a bracer, his talents shine as bright as ever, even from behind the counter. Wow, he sounds amazing. It's all reassuring to hear. By the way, has the guild learned anything about what's happened in the city? For now at least, we haven't found any sign of that group being in the area. There isn't anyone roaming around chanting AD or anything else that would point to their presence here. Although foot traffic has increased, there has been no particular deterioration in public order. Furthermore, no abnormalities have been identified in either Erastian or Messeldam to the north. All that is to say, at this moment we don't have any proof they're operating in the city. Keep in mind though, that no one's found any trace of them elsewhere either, so we need to remain on alert. Right, and we may need to be doubly so, seeing as the police haven't sent any reinforcements to Anchorville. It seems that the situation's the same everywhere. No one has anything in the way of evidence and they can't recklessly take action. To compound things, Fan and some other people from here are here too. They've got their eyes on the city. In any event, the road ahead of us is often riddled with complexities, but sometimes to see the way forward, one must simply change their perspective. To that end, I will place my hopes in the approach that is distinctive of a spriggan like yourself. I look forward to seeing what sort of tricks you have up your sleeve, Mr. Arkwright. I try not to disappoint. Like I said, we got our own style, and we follow it like always. Looking forward to seeing what you can do too, Mr. Former A-Rank. Oh, before I forget, could we ask him to help with that thing? That thing? Well, it's not a major concern right now, but we received word that multiple wanted monsters have appeared in the city outskirts. We'd like to deal with this matter promptly so Albus and the rest can give the investigation their undivided attention. I apologize, but could we ask for your assistance? I can have Albus' group deal with the monsters in the north, so if you could handle the ones in the southern outskirts, I'd appreciate it. Sure, we do this kind of thing all the time. If it's just this area, we can take care of it, no problem. Right then, let's start by sniffing around town like we always do.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Okay.
The receptionist is so hot.
Gino!
Hello. Thank you.
Movie theater.
What would you like?
Alright.
What do we got?
I run Nelken Transport here in Anchorville. My delivery guy went out to do his morning rounds, but I have been unable to get in touch with him ever since. If possible, I'd like the situation resolved without a fuss. If you're able to help me, meet me at the station. A missing case. I'm curious about this one. Me too. I wonder if this has anything to do with AD. There must be some reason we're looking to a spriggan for help. I want to get the lowdown on this one. Yeah, I'm with you there. Got a weird feeling for whatever reason, but I think it might be worth accepting regardless. Alright. But I think with
Search time.
with the arrival here, we might just end the episode here, best. Not worth starting anymore to Anchorville City Hall or something, right? Cathedral?
What's next?
Wait. City Hall. No, but it's when this is a topic quest, probably. Nathan. That name sounds familiar. Anyway, we do that next time. Until next time, then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.